The rear of the prototype vehicle we were riding in was still disguised, but that's not the reason it received an unusual amount of attention from bystanders. It was the car's proportions. Indeed, the new generation of Mercedes-Benz's two-door C-Class, which will make its first public appearance at the Frankfurt Auto Show this September, is classically beautiful, unlike its predecessor, which some of us think resembled Daimler's interpretation of a Chevrolet Cobalt Coupe. We recently had the opportunity to spend a day with a pre-production C-Coupe on what will be its natural turf, Northern California. Because while it will be produced in Bremen, Germany, alongside the rest of the lineup, the coasts of North America will be where the two-door C-Class makes its hay globally. Our car was fitted with Daimler's 241 HP 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder. This is a mid-level engine in Europe, but it will be the entry-level unit in the US, serving in the C300 in both rear and 4MATIC all-wheel drive forms. These cars will launch next March. Further upmarket, Mercedes-Benz will offer the 362 HP C450 AMG starting at the end of summer 2016, powered by a 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged V6. The big bopper, of course, will be the Mercedes-AMG C63 that arrives concurrently with the C450. That one will be driven by the same twin-turbocharged 469 or, in S model trim, 503 HP 4.0-liter V8 that powers the AMG GT sports car. On paper, the C300's 241 HP output may seem rather modest. But these particular German horses come from good breeding, as we found out riding alongside C-Class model line chief Christian Frey as he hustled the car over roads we are very familiar with. Indeed, we found no reason to doubt Benz's claim of a sub-6 second 0 to 60 mph time, as the car pulls strongly across its rev band, up into triple-digit velocities. The European version will top out at 155 miles per hour. US models with their factory-fitted all-season tires will be governed at 130 miles per hour, and the engine actually emits a subdued, refined growl, a rarity for Turbo 4s in this segment. We have driven the sedan and station wagon versions of the C-Class extensively, and, from the right seat, at least, the coupe seems to do everything better. It should. The passengers sit lower by 0.8 inch, and the suspension has been recalibrated to be sportier. One of the better and perhaps most surprising traits of the C-Class is its direct and precise steering, and the coupe's, Frey assures us, has been tuned to be even more so. Thankfully, Mercedes-Benz hasn't made the steering artificially heavy in order to conform to preconceptions of sportiness, and the company also sweated the small stuff. An example, unlike some competitors, switching from comfort to sport driving mode doesn't mean automatically accelerating even if you don't flex your right foot. Yes, the throttle's sensitivity curve is adjusted, but it takes effect only after your first input on the gas pedal. This kind of precision engineering is impressive. Outside, the C-Class coupe looks slim, low, and compact. The windshield is relatively upright, and the greenhouse falls away softly from there. The tape in the photo seen here hides wide, horizontal taillights reminiscent of those fitted to the AMG GT and the S-Class coupe. Overall, it's a beautiful and sensual shape, albeit one whose character will be transformed in AMG C63 trim. The monster from a Falter batch will have entirely unique front and rear fenders to make room for its fat wheels and tires. Daimler insiders tell us that the changes made for the AMG version are nearly as extensive as those necessary to create a completely different body variation. The downside of the coupe's handsome looks comes in the form of compromised interior space. Compared to the predecessor, space is down in both the trunk and rear seat area. If you need more room, Benz will happily direct you toward the next-gen E-Class Coupe, but the taut styling and aggressive character send a clear message. The next C-Class Coupe is the sportiest Mercedes this side of a full-bore AMG. We're definitely looking forward to driving it ourselves.